Sometimes, the most surprising twists happen right where everyone can see them. And when it comes to Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively, and their unexpected clash with SNL's Colin Jost, the story only grows more tangled the deeper you look. One seemingly innocent joke on live television has unraveled a string of rumors, accusations, and questions. But is that single punchline the real problem, or just a symptom of something much bigger? The tension erupted during a recent SNL episode when Colin Jost used Blake Lively as the punchline in a scathing comparison. Most viewers laughed, a few cringed. After all, Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively had just shown up for the show's 50th anniversary celebration not long ago. Nobody expected a host like Colin, someone typically known for his playful yet mild approach, to take aim directly at Lively. Some fans brushed it off as typical SNL humor, but others quickly speculated it was a personal jab, especially given the complicated romantic history that involves Ryan, Blake, and Colin's own wife, Scarlett Johansson. It's no secret that Ryan Reynolds was once married to Scarlett Johansson. While every relationship has its own complexities, rumors swirled at the time of their split that Ryan's closeness with Blake Lively might have been a factor. Officially, no one admitted to anything scandalous, yet the whispers never truly died. Fast forward to today. Scarlett is happily married to Colin Jost, and Ryan is living it up with Blake Lively. But some fans insist old wounds never fully healed. That single SNL joke might seem small, but to those keeping score, it was a loaded remark that dredged up memories of a complicated Hollywood love triangle. Once the show ended, social media lit up. Clips of Colin's sharp-tongued comments spread across the internet, racking up thousands of reactions. Was this a fun dig at Blake's expense, or a subtle brand of payback for Ryan's earlier comedic flop on the anniversary special? One viewer posted, "It felt personal," while another joked, "Colin must have been saving that line for years. No one can prove it was planned for revenge." But the fan theories multiplied. Some entertainment insiders started murmuring that there might be lingering hostility between Ryan and SNL's head writers, perhaps fueled by behind-the-scenes grudges. In Hollywood, where image can make or break a star, a simple joke can be loaded with more meaning than we realize. This sudden public chatter coincided with news that Blake Lively has hired a crisis PR agent to manage her own intensifying media issues. Rumor has it this specialist boasts a background in intelligence services, someone well-versed in maneuvering complex narratives to protect A-listers. That fact alone lit up the internet. After all, people remember how Blake and her team once accused another party, Justin, involved in a separate legal tangle with Blake, of hiring a PR firm to churn out favorable press. Now, the situation appears reversed, and everyone is left asking, if Blake criticized that same tactic before, why resort to it now? The sheer hypocrisy got fans buzzing, and the more suspicious among them believe there's an even bigger story beneath all the spin. The crisis PR agent in question reportedly also stepped into another major firestorm not too long ago. The controversial laptop scandal some claimed was buried under supposed misinformation. Back then, the person helped shape public perception in a way that left many Americans questioning their news sources. This raised the stakes for those following Blake's choice of advisor. Is she looking for an expert in damage control because there's an avalanche of hidden details poised to come out? Or is this simply a preventative measure to keep her family name clean? Nobody on the outside can say for sure. However, that connection to a past media cover-up has definitely put the internet on alert. In the entertainment world, it's no secret that alliances can shift quickly. One moment, a beloved star is everyone's favorite guest on talk shows and comedic sketches. The next, they become a target of playful ridicule. Or worse, some observers argue that SNL's jab at Blake signals a tilt in the show's loyalty. Maybe SNL writers are rallying around Scarlett Johansson and Colin Jost. Perhaps they're trying to stir up drama for ratings. Or possibly, there's a broader undercurrent at work. With major players pulling the strings backstage, viewers are left to wonder who truly holds the power and how much of these controversies are orchestrated spectacles. Beyond the TV jokes, Blake Lively has been embroiled in a legal fight involving a project helmed by Justin, where she's aiming to control the narrative and possibly the outcome. She recently experienced what many perceived as a setback. However, her team spun it as a tailored win, claiming the court's decision still benefits her. It's a textbook example of crisis management. If you frame a loss in just the right way, you can persuade the public that you're still on top. But critics argue this is just more smoke and mirrors, designed to buy time or gauge which direction public sentiment is leaning. Whether that spin works long-term remains to be seen. So where does this leave Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively, and the curious barb that SNL threw at them? In Hollywood, public feuds often end with polite smiles and veiled statements, but sometimes they spiral into something bigger. One careless remark, a seemingly harmless joke, or a subtle reveal can ignite controversies that never quite fade. With Blake's brand new crisis PR strategy, Colin Jost's willingness to poke fun at old rumors, and Ryan caught in the middle, it's hard to tell whose move will reshape the narrative next. Perhaps everything is a series of coincidences, or maybe these surprises are orchestrated to keep the spotlight firmly on them. Either way, the web of intrigue promises to grow, and fans are left wondering just how deep the rift goes. Keep your eyes open, because when Hollywood's big names start calling in the spin doctors, there's usually more drama around the corner than anyone dares to admit.